Hey guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. I'm Inga. Hiya, hiya. We're almost in 2019. This reading is for the period between now and the end of January 2019. This is for Scorpio. It's for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus between now and the end of January 2019. We're going to look at the karmic energy for Scorpio. What do we have? We have disaster and doom. Hey guys, if you're just joining me on the channel, thank you for finding me and welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. It is appreciated. And as always, if you like the reading, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget. This is Libra Scorpio energy, disaster doom. We have captivity, imprisonment. It's a karmic energy. This is the Scorpio just feeling like they don't have a lot of options, in my opinion. They're feeling like they don't have a lot of options right now at this point in their life. Bound by their circumstances. And they could do so much more if. Oh boy. Scorpio, what's going on with you? I don't really like the appearance of these cards. We have disaster and doom for a couple. We have captivity. This is just the karmic energy. None of them are major arcana. Look at that. And we have sadness and mourning. I feel like this is something outside of the Scorpio, for instance. I feel like it's something that they have less control over, waiting for other people to make decisions, waiting for information that has a huge impact on their life. Feeling a lot of limitations right now. But it's not through lack of trying. I feel like they're putting it all out there and they are doing their best and they are looking for alternatives. They're just playing a waiting game with captivity here. And they're having a hard time waiting and they're having a hard time trying to stay positive as they wait. You know, nothing has felt so positive up until now. So they're having a hard time thinking that things could be more positive for them. And this is also here is something about, you see this demon in the background or this monster in the background. This is a false perception of something. Doubt, conspiracy, like this, but it's not true. Your mind can get the better of you. So this is something about the Scorpio maybe being in a karmic position where their mind and negative thoughts are getting the better of them. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Page of Swords. And we have Major Arcana, the Lovers. So the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, again, I feel like they're waiting on something. I'm not sure they should be waiting, or if what they're waiting for will turn out how they expect or how they want it to. I feel like whatever they're waiting on will yield little results or little returns in the whole scope of things. Not sure how long or how much they should be waiting, what they can do to take control over the situation that will yield a positive result. I don't see that. These are the words that are coming to me. I feel like time is of the essence. Maybe the time that they're waiting, or the place where they are trying to stake their claim, may not be the most beneficial for them. They can be waiting for help when perhaps they have to do it themselves. Could be something about that too. We have Major Arcana of the World. You know, did I just say take the bull by the horns? When you see the bull here and she's taking these wands herself, she's making it happen, or he's making it happen for themselves. Not waiting on anybody. We have Major Arcana of the Tower. Excuse me. We have the Eight of Cups. This is really... I feel like the Scorpio wants something to work in some way that it can and will, but it won't yield the results that they want. It will yield very little. They won't gain much from this that they're waiting on. It's too limiting. It's limiting for them. It won't. It's too finite. I don't know how I say that. Like this proverb: you give a man a fish, then he eats for a day. You teach a man to fish, then he eats for a lifetime. It's something about that here. Like, you can do this. You can take this with this Six of Pentacles, but it's limiting. It will help with the major arcana of the world, but next to the Tower, the help won't be long term. It won't work perfectly, you know, in the way that you need it to. And then with the Eight of Cups here, it's like you have to take that risk, and you may be scared, you know, and you may in a way feel paralyzed with major arcana, the Lovers here. It's a bit of feeling paralyzed and like you don't know what you can do, or you don't feel like you can do it. You don't feel like it will work, but some kind of a risk is required here with this Eight of Cups. But a risk that you're scared to take. You don't want to take it. You're just scared because you feel like you see the ruins in the background. Everything fell apart before. And if it all fell apart before, how can it work now? It's a heavy reading. This is the first heavy reading I've had over all the signs for Scorpio. So what can help Scorpio? Can we get some information that can help them right now? Is anything coming towards the Scorpio that can help alleviate some of this? Or what help can be there for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What can be there to help them? We have the Ace of Swords, and you see, I was just getting that with this Page of Swords here. I feel like this is too much faith being put in someone who's junior to you or younger than you, and they don't have the resources you need to help them over the long term. Their situation is not stable enough to lift you out or even to break you out with him in this jail here. They don't have what you need to pull you up or pull you out, you know. But you feel like, even though this is the Lovers, I'm seeing the Two of Swords here. And then we have Two Swords here. And so it's something about you taking this matters into your own hands. Like you have to stop relying on other people somehow. And I'm not trying to judge Scorpio, but I feel like you just have to take the power in your own hands with this. We have the Four of Pentacles. This one keeps coming up today. But the Four of Pentacles, typically in the Rider-Waite, this is somebody who has the things in their own hands. We have this one that jumped, but I'm going to just put that there. It's the Princess of Wands. But you see, even she's taken the power in her hands. And she has the tiger by its tail. She's taken the tiger by its tail. This is a risk. And we have the, look at that, we have the Knight of Wands. It's a lot of fiery energy here for our Scorpio. So we ask, what do they need to know? What can help them? See what's coming out here. I'm sorry to say this, and I don't want the Scorpio to take it the wrong way, but I feel like you have to be practical and you have to try harder. You have to try harder. I feel like you're relying a lot on other people, and you may have been put in a position where you have to, but I feel like you have to try harder. You have to, if people are letting you down or they're not coming through for you, but you're still relying on them, what is going to change? And it's like you have to push, you have to try harder. Something about practicality here too as well. You might have to start over in a way too with what you're trying to do. Maybe you're reaching too high or you want too much. I'm sorry if this sounds mean, Scorpio, because it's really not meant to. But I feel like you have to start from the basics. You have to start from the ground up. This Four of Pentacles here. Anything else that we can tell our dear Scorpios? And then we're going to pull one of the good tarots to see if we can get any final information for you. But I feel like someone is quite stuck here. We have the Magician. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Page of Pentacles. You see, this is really something about starting over. This is the most intelligent page of all the pages, and he gets results. This is someone who's very mature, who's getting results. He sticks with it. Once he starts, he finishes it. You know, he doesn't abandon what he's doing. Once he starts, he finishes. And it's not really time to give up right now with this Ten of Wands and with the Magician here. It's like you can do this, but you just have to work a bit harder with the Ten of Wands here. You have to maybe put more time into this, into job searches, into interviewing, into even redoing your resume when you really maybe don't feel like doing it. You have to put more into this, whatever this is. I don't know. It's a bit difficult. Maybe if you're putting more energy and really your heart into this, it will come off just on this alone. From a universal standpoint, I feel like you have to put more into this. Look at that. We have the Ten of Water for the final outcome. And we have the Ace of Fire. I'm going to go ahead and pull that because I've just lifted that up and I wanted to look at that there. You see that Ace of Fire? The potential of this is there, but I feel like you have to put more into this. I don't know what that means. You have to try harder. You have to show that you really want it, not let anybody else show it for you. Nobody is going to work at this harder than you. Nobody is going to lift you out of anything. You know, you have to do it yourself. And if you're relying and waiting on other people, I feel like this might be the challenge, that you do it yourself. We have the 10. We have the 10 of Water. I'm going to go ahead and hold that up for you and read it. It says, serenity, peace, good fortune, well-being. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I feel joy and express it to others as I look around and see all the love that we share. I take pleasure in all I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took for me to get where I am. I celebrate myself and all who have traveled the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. And you're not alone. You are not alone. I feel like you may feel alone, or you may feel the potential of things, but you just don't know how to push it through. You don't know how to make it happen. But if you're just thinking about it, or you're waiting for other people, or you're relying on other people as a part of your plan, part of your base, a part of your plan with the pentacles here. You're relying on other people as one of these pentacles is the best way I can say it. Or the Four of Wands, it could be, as one of these pillars. This has to be all you. This has to be all you. You can't wait for other people. You have to do it yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's all I have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you did enjoy the reading. Happy New Year. I hope I see you on the other side of 2019, God willing. And take care. Bye-bye, guys.